the first thing you notice right away is the length of Xavier. Jillian, you mentioned how much longer this roster is as in the past.
That's a good feed inside one of the three-ways, but that's been about the extent of her experience in the Skyline realm. Givens a great kick, and it's Canerva in the corner for three.
Great job by Givens to drive, draw the defenders, and kick to the wide open corner shot. Cincinnati will help and often overhelp on defense.
Good look inside to find Thomas to get Cincinnati on the board.
Style about them that makes players excited to play for them, and players get better.
Off the mark for Canerva. Look at that offensive rebound. It's Savannah White, one of the best in the Big East, fifth. Noel off the mark. Jackson for three. That's good. Down 19-11. Barrett's been a hot hand to start for Cincinnati. Too strong that time. Thomas another offensive board. And DeVillisi cashes in the second chance points.
Those are one of the best threes you can shoot in the game. Off a kick out from an offensive rebound. That was a great find by Thomas.
DeVillisi starting to come alive after a quiet start. She has 5 points. Borilova answers right back.
Three-pointer,
Petra Borilova for Xavier, only shooting 24% from the three so far this year. However, she is a very capable three-point shooter.
Well, it's raining threes to start this second quarter. Barrett has one for Cincinnati. One and done for Cincinnati. Here comes Noel. Maybe he got away with a push-off there. Feeds out to Adia Young for the triple.
So far.
Naya Smitch. Givens the offensive rebound.
Xavier's just finding a lot of holes in this zone. They're really breaking it apart.
Cincinnati is stretched, and they're wide and long, but as you said, Jill, they're leaving open gaps.
And Jackson with an and one.
Getting the crowd involved, getting your team and the bench involved, and nothing like it but a foul on a jump.
Delaney Snyder has been part of the roster the last couple of years. We have not seen her yet. Barrett rattles in the three.
So now on the other end, Xavier opts to go into a zone, and Cincinnati wastes no time picking it apart and finding that open gap for a Barrett three.
Noel off the mark. Barrett grabs the rebound. Cincinnati can tie it here with a three. DeVillisi high off the window.
Kalia DeVillisi downhill. Anthony, you said tie it with the three-pointer. Well,
2 minutes to go in the first half. Tied at 33 in the women's crosstown shootout. Canerva spot up three.
Cincinnati's getting sucked in, so you'll get called, but you also do want to go up. So it was nice to see the referee just let them play it out.
DeVillisi hangs.
okay, so
Get downhill. There's no defense set.
Givens to the rim, right at the buzzer.
You can tell Givens is playing with the chip on her shoulder, being from Cincinnati.
Cincinnati didn't lead until very late in the first half, and they take a 1-point lead into halftime. Running through a Borilova. Noel going to work downhill again. The follow-away jumper is pure.
no.
Cincinnati battling through all that screens, looking for their first bucket of the second half. It's not there for Jackson. Torrance muscles it up and in.
When it comes to offensive rebounding and blocking shots, that's where Kylie Torrance makes her mark.
Well, AB, she's coming off her first career double-double. Canerva clears out White. Looking for that back cut again, over to Noel. And she drains the three. Borilova in stride for three.
Well, the prior three for Xavier was some of us get away with being faithful to both.
There are some histories, or historical examples of rivalries combined. That's an and one for Noel. Trying to will her Musketeers to a win. This has been her move, Jillian, all game long.
Taking it baseline, easy layup for Noel.
Muscles have grown, and it's paid off this year. She's gone from averaging 2 a game to up to 11 points this year per game. That's a tough shot for Perry. Canerva all the way to the cup. Hoop in the harm for Mary Canerva.
Jillian, you mentioned her ability to change speed and change pace. And right there, that's trying to get the defense to rotate, but Xavier able to stay on assignment.
Crawford lines up the three and hits. Time deficit to lead it by 5 with 1 quarter to play. They're hoping to bring that Kendall Cup. No dice for Canerva, but Noel takes it right back. Another poor outlet for Cincinnati. Torrance bails him out with a block. 6 seconds left. Givens tough inside. 2 tries won't go. It'll stay with Xavier with 3.9 left in the third.
Xavier, I know, is loving that, though.
And Kylie Torrance, big block off.
Less stagnant offense. Ultimately, however, leads to the charge. This is the play Xavier has run all day with great success. It's Noel again. It's in the hands of Canerva.
Look at Cincinnati, so passive defensively. No one's hands are up, no one's aggressive on the ball. 11-point lead, and a lot of it because of the offensive execution. Xavier running a very Princeton-esque style of offense and able to capitalize off of the simple backdoor layups.
Canerva just does a great job of going shoulder to head. UC has to do a better job of putting their hands up and not letting that pass go through.
And like you guys were just talking about during the break, Xavier's shooting better from 3 than the percentage would indicate. Cincinnati can't come off of those shooters on the outside as Perry hits one for Cincinnati. White off the mark from 3. Cincinnati trying to chip into this deficit. No dice for Perry. Ndiba in there, crashes the offensive glass.
Rebounds equal possessions. Securing rebounds and getting nice, easy, high percentage shots.
The rolls off for Canerva, and here comes Devilisi. One-on-one against Borolova, and Devilisi wins.
Not to turn at all.
Freshman going right at the vets, and a flex. Ndiba looking for the high-low, takes it herself instead. It's a block, and 1.
Alliance Ndiba, not the player you typically see put the ball on the floor to make a play. But this possession, she looked for a cut.
Do a better job that time. Over to Givens, splash from the corner. But that long skip pass finds the shooter.
I think you have to kind of take it. I think that's the risk.
Petra Borolova, the tallest player on the court, not a threat against the switch when she continues to stay high.
Step through, Canerva, fancy move.
That's just Maya Perry for Cincinnati, 5 assists to match her 14 points, but just not enough for Cincinnati.
The Kendall Cup is going back to the Cintas Center. The Xavier Musketeers take